Import prices in the country surged by more than 16% in March, marking the steepest monthly increase in over 28 years, according to the Bank of Korea, fueled primarily by a record jump in global oil prices and a weakening won following the outbreak of the war in Iran.
네, 이란 전쟁으로 촉발된 기록적인 고유가와 고환율에 지난달 우리나라 수입물가가 16% 이상 오르면서 28년 2개월 만에 최대 상승폭을 기록했습니다. All right, so import prices this time.
Yes, import prices are going up, and obviously Korea is a very big importer of oil, and we all know what's going on in the Middle East right now, so that is affecting oil prices. But on top of that, the won is going down, so that's affecting it as well. And this being the largest increase of import prices since January of 1998, when the index posted a 17.8% increase. And I think we all remember what happened in 1998 in terms of the won.
Yeah. 자, 지금 얘기하고 있는 상황이 수입 물가 상황이 되겠습니다. 98년 1월 이후 가장 큰 상승폭을 보이고 있는 수입 물가입니다. 자, 그럼 표현을 좀 보면 weakening won 먼저 볼까요?
Yeah, the won here, of course, we're talking about Korea's currency. And when we say that the won is weakening, it's losing strength, meaning that it's not worth as much as it used to be. So we trade currencies, and right now things are measured against the US dollar for the most part. So it means the won compared to the US dollar is going down in value. It's not worth as much as it used to be worth.
그렇죠. 원화의 가치가 달러 대비 약해지고 있다라는 얘기. The weakening won 이렇게 얘기하면 되겠습니다. So if you're talking about a different currency, you just replace won with whatever the currency is. Weakening yen, weakening dollar, weakening franc.
Euro.
Or euro, I guess.
mark.
Yeah, in Europe, euro. Yeah. So things like that. 자, 그 다음에는 outbreak.
An outbreak is something that literally, if you think of something that is being held in, maintained, and then it breaks open and everything that was inside is able to get out. So usually we talk about this when we're talking about diseases.
Yeah.
There's been an outbreak of this virus because it was maintained, but now it's loose. It's free. It's out there. And in this particular case, we're talking about a war or a conflict. So it's something that was kind of bottled up. There's tension there within like this ball or a bubble. And it's kind of, okay, we're still okay for now, but then imagine that breaks open and now it's turned into a war. So this conflict that we're, hopefully trying to maintain so that everything's safe, but it's broken open. The genie's out of the bottle or Pandora's box is open and now it's like, oh, now it's out there.
And it's not something you can just put back in.
Yeah, exactly.
So I think the two examples you said there are the situations where you'll hear this the most. War and diseases.
Yes.
그래서 질병 아니면은 이제 전쟁이 발발할 때, 발생할 때, 확산할 때, an outbreak of something. So an outbreak of the bird flu, for example, or COVID, as we saw in 2020 or 2019, and an outbreak of war in this case, which is what's happening in the Middle East.
Another similar term that'll maybe just kind of help visualize an outbreak would be like a jailbreak. So when we talk about a jailbreak, like it's multiple prisoners escaping from a prison at the same time. There's a TV show called Prison Break. So imagine you have all these prisoners that are locked in there. They're not supposed to get out. But if they do, now you have these people that are out that aren't supposed to be out. Same sort of way. You have a conflict or, this thing that we don't want out there or a virus that have kind of escaped.
Exactly. 네, prison break, jail break와 함께 이 개념을 머릿속에 그리면 될 것 같네요. 원래는 안에 있어야 되는 무언가가 터져서 더 이상 당장 컨트롤이 안 되는 그런 상황이라고 볼 수 있습니다. 자, 자, 그러면 다시 한번 읽어볼게요. Import prices in the country surged by more than 16% in March, marking the steepest monthly increase in over 28 years, according to the Bank of Korea, fueled primarily by a record jump in global oil prices and a weakening won following the outbreak of the Iran war.